Hi, Sagittarius. I had tried to do this one time already, and of course, taking a trip through the comments. And I just want to say, y'all, that this is eclipse energy. Okay, so because I feel like, a lot of times people will make comments about, it feels like a past reading, or this resonates with a past person that I'm not dealing with anymore. And while I do get that, um, we're in energy of completion. That is the energy. So, it can be that you're not dealing with these people anymore, but the situations are closing out. So it doesn't necessarily mean that a past person is coming back. You know, um, it could be what the other person's energy is. You know, you have to and they're collective readings. I mean, so therefore it's not like every person is going to, vibe with it. Just saying. Oh, Sagittarius. So it's really interesting because I do feel like there's this energy of planning for the future. I do. I do feel like there's this energy of moving forward and, trusting the universe, and despite like everything that happens, just trying to keep faith alive. And, we are very spiritual. We do have a lot of faith, and sometimes things that happen, you know, this is also about being okay with where you are. I am safe, I am secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. So, I mean, maybe it's a struggle to, keep faith alive. Honestly, the overall energy is egotism, power, and authority. I feel like because we've been choosing ourselves so much in this season, Sagittarius is very much moving towards that. Definitely feeling that energy, right? And with all of that Libra South Node energy, this is where we kind of put ourselves before everyone else, when normally we would do just the opposite, you know? And it could be that people here are trying to exert their power over you, maybe even trying to tell you how you should do things. And it's kind of like the battle is that I'm going to do things the way I do them. Now, I do feel like there is a lot of emotion around you. Like it's like other people being emotional, not you. Um, and I kind of a sense maybe even of being overpowered by that, because I don't see a lot of wands, to be honest. I am seeing the 10 of wands and the 2 of wands, right? And what's interesting is that the 10 of wands and the 10 of cups are together. So that's 10-10, and that's completion, y'all. It definitely is, and we're definitely feeling that. So, after this next eclipse, which is next week, it's going to be different, but we definitely are in this energy of bringing things to a close. And that doesn't mean necessarily that you are leaving someone. It doesn't mean that a past person is coming back, but it's kind of like it really sits in the mind space and the heart space. It could be that you never talk to these past people, or it could be past people wanting to settle things with you. Or because all of this is about moving forward. That is all of the elements of moving forward, and definitely there is this energy of dealing with what has actually been in the stagnation. And you know with the 7 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 5 of Swords, it's seeing the games that people play. It's like seeing it clearly and deciding to not have anything to do with it. I'm not going to invest in things anymore that Five of Swords that just block me up, really. I mean, even if I care about these people, I'm going to keep it stepping. Because you're kind of starting to realize how, like, the love you have for people sometimes keeps you stagnant, because they kind of prey on that. With the Five of Swords, that's a game player, and that is kind of looking at, that's what this stagnation is about. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is about. The Seven of Pentacles is about a change in direction. And it's moving beyond the games that people play and not letting emotion write our checks. Yes, I might have a lot of feeling here, but, I'm making the decision that, these games or whatever, are just keeping me stuck, and I can't let that happen anymore. I can't let what I feel for people keep me in a place that doesn't move. And that's pretty much what's happening. It pretty much is, because I feel like it's happening all over this reading, like the Six of Swords with the King of Cups and the Two of Swords. Like, this is just kind of seeing that you need to move away from some feelings that you might have for some things. And that can be anything, y'all. That can be the way you think about love. It can be the way, this can all be playing out in mindset, but there is a sense that there may be conversations, and really emotional conversations, that allow for you to move forward, and I feel like these may be conversations that you've been avoiding having, or, other people have been avoiding happening, to bring some sense of getting emotions under control so that you can make a decision, so that you don't sit in this Two of Swords energy about seeing that, not stepping off, not moving forward, just creates a nothing space. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there may be those kind of decisions, that, or not decisions, but the energy can be this weekend having emotional conversations that allow you to move on from things, and these were like decisions you weren't really wanting to make. It could be too that like other people are like revealing emotions that you didn't even know existed, you know um and it could be, like a hesitancy. There's definitely a hesitancy to have these conversations, and definitely the hard conversations. And, I feel like you're having the hard conversations, basically, you know, and the details. This is actually pushing you forward now. The Star and the Magician. This is really taking action towards moving towards your North Star. This is like where you're supposed to be. Like, instead of like waiting for people to do right, you're pushing forward. And that's why these conversations are necessary. Even if they're not currently in your life, it allows for you to bring things to a close. It allows, so that you can go towards where you're supposed to be. That's what's happening. And in terms of the people who are involved, we're seeing the Hangman and the Ten of Wands. I feel like you're just getting a different perspective of past situations, and I feel like this is really beautiful because it's opening this energy up. Sometimes we hold things about the past inside, and it kind of keeps us from true happiness. And you're being honest with yourself about that. Ace of Swords with the Ten of Cups is like it being right after seeing things realistically is being honest with yourself about what you want, what makes you happy, and understanding that, these other things just don't, they may have been stopping that. They may have been weighing you down. And I feel like you're definitely letting go of things when it comes to the past that have weighed you down, and kept you from actually going after happiness, going after what really makes you happy. And so there's a lot of being honest with yourself energy this weekend. It could be that information comes in that really allows for that to happen, because that's the Ace of Swords, is the harsh truth at times. And it, you know, really kind of makes things clear for you. And maybe you're seeing past events differently. Maybe it wasn't the way you thought it was, you know. And that's really interesting because, this really opens you up for new things. The Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. All of this energy that you're processing currently is setting you up for new opportunities. And even, if this is talking about past people, you could really be hearing from them. Maybe apologies, or maybe can we, move forward in a different way. I know I heard from a friend who, and I thought that friendship was over, basically. But, there has been a complete 360 where, we're just now, it's more supportive, it's more motivational. And I feel like this is what's happening. This is what's happening. And so, definitely planning for the future and being open to new opportunities. That's why we deal with all of these things, honestly. Your advice from Spirit is, to really stop holding on to stuff. Eight of Cups is kind of like, not moving on from what you should, holding on. And, with the Knight of Wands, they want you to get ready for future adventures, and it doesn't necessarily mean the future adventure is here right now, but they want you to be ready for it. So let's see. Ten of Pentacles, wowza. Three of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, geez Louise. And the Knight of Swords. Wow, I love it. I feel like there may be like new connections coming in for you, new doors opening up, that are actually stable and supportive, that, you're not expecting, because the Knight of Swords, and the Empress. Definitely some financial opportunities coming in too that really like stir your energy and make you excited and really, really get you. And I feel like there's some new people here even, or even current connections that are kind of changing and really geared more towards success and stability, because often the Ace of Pentacles also is, a peace offering, but it's opening the door to stability. It's a gift. It could be that someone is bringing the gift to you. With the Empress, though, this is about a fresh start. This is about creating new things. This is about, yeah, oh my gosh, Three of Cups. Five of Wands. This is definitely in terms of your, things going in a new direction. It's like, it definitely feels like new connections, but it also feels like your current connections really getting in a stable place. And we're seeing 333. Like you're really being supported going forward. And I feel like, in terms of connections, there are things working out. And of course, we have to deal with the past in order for that to happen. We have to deal with it. And I feel like that is what's happening, even with friends, family, whoever, that you have wanted to be supportive. We do, Five of Wands, have to get through, the arguments, the disagreements, the seeing things from other people's point of view, and with the Page of Wands, this is definitely moving forward. You're definitely moving forward in a new way. And the pages are, for me, they are fresh starts for sure. They are beginnings. They are communication. Oh, Two of Cups. There could be friendship here turning to love. And definitely, the two of Cups is definitely that energy of being aligned. And I really feel like, there's a lot probably changing in your current relationships, but also because you're an Empress energy, it's kind of like planting seeds for the kinds of attracting your tribe energy that wants to be there. There's a sense that even as you heal like connections that are broken, it also acts to invite new connections that are even more supportive to you. So, yeah, completion energy. And I really feel like there's a lot of going on here about settling conflict. This can also be inner conflict. Things that you have held on to, beliefs about people that you've held on to. Wow, Sag. So let's see where this is leading you, Sagittarius. Where is this leading Sagittarius? Where is this leading Sagittarius? Where is this leading Sagittarius? Knight of Swords. There's just a lot of conversations coming in that are allowing for you to make, head hard decisions in terms of what may have kept you stuck. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's planting seeds for a new direction. So it's really beautiful, Sagittarius. It really is. It really is. So let's get some inspiration for the weekend. Inspiration. And then this afternoon, I will be doing live for Venus. So, to love, attraction, manifestation. But, we manifest every day. It's just that this energy right now is about completion. So, just saying. So what would inspire? Oh, geez. Sagittarius. Yeah, here we go. What are you clinging on to? What are you holding on to, Sag? What lights you up? So the universe wants you to look at, what might you be clinging to and letting that go, and start thinking about what makes you excited, what stirs your fire, right? And this is all about planning for the future. And just know, right now, the relationships that leave your life are supposed to. rite of passage, because that's exactly what I'm saying. Crossing the threshold, dealing with letting go of whatever you hold on to from the past, to really dream about the future, because that's actually happening. You are crossing the threshold, and and honestly, any information you receive is about that. It is leading you towards where you're supposed to go. Yeah. Yeah, Sagittarius. So that's what I have for you. I hope that really helps. Toodles.